All right, so I am home, and I'm a little taken by the place that I saw for Ann, because I know it's better than the streets. I never had to face anything like that. You know what I mean? Even when I was close to homelessness, I could have lived with my parents. I could have lived with my kids, and I would have had a better place to live. You know what I mean? I have a bed, place to shower, fridge, TV to watch. So I'm a little taken by it. I'm a little taken by the place, but at the same time, it's like, it's better than the streets, you know what I mean? It's better than being on the streets. So I'm torn. I'm torn by the place, and I'm torn by the room. It's an 8x6 room, and nothing is in there. No bed, no fan, and it's hot. When I say it's hot, because the sun is beaming from that side, it's just hot. So I know they'll be burning up in there, So, but then I look at the price tag. It's gonna cost about $52,000. If I work everything out properly, $52,000 would probably get near the phone, maybe 60,000 pesos to get her in there. Probably get the bed, get the little things set up for the whole year. And that's my plan. I wanted to really make it so that she have a place for the year. And then, she have an address, and then she have a phone, you know what I mean? Because when she went to do the first interview, they tell her she won't get the job because she has to be able to scan the barcode. So she didn't have nothing to scan with. But the manager told her she can come in and do what she needs to do. So I got to go check on her tomorrow and get an update from her to see how that went. But, well, I'm going to show you guys the room. I'm going to show you the place, and you tell me, right? Because I'm going to need your help. I'm going to provide the Gcash in the description if we're going to go with this place to get her paid up. We need 60,000 pesos, taking a woman off the street, I can't even imagine what it's like living on the streets. So yeah, I'm calling on the Filipino people, you know what I mean? I'm calling on the Filipino people. Let's take one person off the street. And my goal here, because the Philippines is my home and Cebu is my home, I want to do something for the Filipino people. I want to do something, man. Start a charity, something, and just take people off the streets, or make people living condition a little better. You know what I mean? Because I visited some homes, and the zinc on top of the home, it leaks when it rains, and it rains here sometimes. They have a rainy season here, and I watch where people live sometimes, and I'm just like, wow. Even if we could make the place secure, just make the place secure by putting better zinc on top of the house, and maybe make the bathroom a little better, or buy a stove for them to have gas, or a gas stove or something for them to cook. Something, make it a little better, make it a little easier, so yeah, like I said, my heart won't let me go. And I really do feel a little taken, like I said, by this place. Because I want to put her somewhere I feel like, she deserves. I mean, look at what I'm living in, It's what I'm living in. And, I don't look down on anyone. It's just made me grateful for the fact that I'm living here. I got fridge, air conditioning, TV, driveway, cars, bike, and Yahweh has blessed my family. And if I can be a blessing to another family, why not? How much is it going to take me to be a blessing? You know, my monthly expenses here, you know, I break it down to 1,000 US. That's $60,000. 60,000 pesos is my monthly expenses here, and I'm telling you, that's food, light, water. You know what I mean? Rent. That's everything. And that same 60,000 can put take a family off the street for an entire year. And that's paying the rent, the light, the water. You know what I mean? Food is another thing. You know, they go out to work, they do a little hustling, they can get their food. But if they don't have to worry about water, they don't have to worry about light, they don't have to worry about, you know, rain and people stealing their stuff, then man, I can sacrifice a month. I can sacrifice a month of mine to make sure they have. You know what I mean? That's my attitude. That's my attitude. So yeah, the Philippines is hosting us. This is our home, and you hear me say it all the time. I love the Philippines, and I love the Filipino people, and I'm gonna show it. I'm gonna show my love by what I do, not by what I say, but what I do. And I'm not doing this on here because I want you to subscribe to my channel or I want you to like my page. No, this is just who I am. This is who I've always been. I've always been like this. And I can tell you stories, but this is not about me. And you know, when it's just not about me. It's just not how I operate. And I can show you how I'm paying this and I'm paying for that. And no, that's not what I'm about. I'm about, you'll see the results. You don't have to see me actually doing it or giving the money, but you'll see the result, because then I'll go back and say, this is where she's living, this is the bed we bought. You're going to see it, and that's how I am. Ask anybody about makeup, anybody who actually knows me, you know what I mean? So you tell me what you think, watch the video, tell me what you think, and we'll go from there. And if the good Lord would move your heart, in the area down below my description, I'm gonna put the Gcash number, and you can send it, and I'll let you know when we get to 60,000, because that's it. I'm just looking for 60,000 pesos, and that will be for a whole year. And as soon as we get to that, I'll tell you to stop. Or if any money comes in more than the 60,000, I will make sure that they have it, and I won't just give it to them like that, like, you know, just give it to them. I'll just give them like an increment, you know, to make sure, go over here and check on them weekly and say, okay, how you guys doing? You know, is there any need? And if they don't have no need, I hold on for a rainy day, you know what I mean? Or if I find them to be responsible and not debaucherous, then I let them have it, you know what I mean? And I'll keep you posted on every dime that you give, where every dime goes, and how it's being spent. Watch the video. So. Hi, I'm Maker Alban Aaron, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna head over to this place to look at an apartment for Ann. You remember Ann? Yeah, this beautiful lady right here. You remember her? We're gonna check out a place for her, man, and we're gonna need your help to help us get her in this place, taken care of for 1 year, all right? She's actually going to look for a job. I'm gonna follow up on that, but I wanna show you guys the place we're looking for her, and I'm gonna need your help to help us fund this place for a whole year. Also, we're gonna need you to help us with that funding, get her a phone. We're gonna get her a phone so she can communicate and talk and go hunt for jobs, all right? So, we're on our way down there now. We see you when we get there. All right, so we're here at this place where we're thinking that Ann will be. So this place is it is, and we're gonna check out the room right now. As you can see, there are rooms, like apartment rooms. Go up a little step here. Come in this little passageway. And wow, it's a very small room. Very hot. Okay. Very, very small room. Very, very hot. So definitely gotta get an AC or something. A fan. It's hot in here. It's a very small room and it's close to the sun coming over, so it's a very, 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 very small room. And I'll measure it here by my footsteps. Let's see. So I'm a size 13, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's a 6x8 room, and only one window. It's a little hot. Ceiling probably about 9 feet, 6, maybe 8 feet tall. Yep. So now we're gonna look at the CR room. Little passageway. Sure, better than sleeping on the streets. You go down this stairs right here. And to get to the CR room, you can lead the way. Oh, it's out here. So as you can see, there are numbers. There are numbers a little bit. And keep some other rooms around here. And to get to the CR, I guess we'll come out here. And so the CR room is like a more than one, so we got different rooms. And this is the bathroom. This is the toilet. So where they shower, like bathe?
No shower.
No, only
No shower.
no shower. So they would shower here. Oh my goodness. No shower. Oh man. Okay. And this. Well, let me see outside here. And then that's where they would shower. A little back area here. So there's a little area here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 CR room, and as you can see, you saw what it looks like inside. So, all right. So that's it. So that's what I see here. The good thing I like about this is that it's on the same block where she works, and I think that would probably be the entrance to come in and out. All right, we'll update you further. All right, so now that you've seen it, what are your thoughts? Is it better than being on the streets? And if so, will you help us get her off the street so that she can start her life, get her life in order? And this is the first of many that I would like to do. So, and I will record it and update you. So if you guys think it's worth it, I definitely want to hear from you. Please comment, let me know what you think. And if you're moved by what you see, then in the description below, I'll put a Gcash. The goal is 60,000. That's the goal. And the reason for that is because I want to make sure she's paid up for the whole year that she don't have to worry about, as if you watch the first interview with her, she would go into a place, stay there for a month or so, 2 months, and then she can't afford it, so she get kicked out. So my goal is to give her a year, and get her a phone, and then keep you guys posted. And I would love for her to get out of that place and get into an even better place, and then somebody else, I could go into that place, so we can use that as a transition place, you know what I mean? And we can maybe do 3 months, 6 months, 8 months, 12 months, because maybe some people might just need a month or 2 to get back on their feet. Others may need a little longer, So that's what I want to do. All right. Thank you for watching. Appreciate you guys a lot. Until next time.